night MJ class in Paris. So I just thought the show was an amazing show tonight. So I'll go with a 10 without a 10. So this was a really good a basket match. So everything was really good show tonight in class in Paris. It's about storyline, storytelling, rivalries, um couple like stuff goes like that. So if you want to subscribe to any channel you want to subscribe to, so to get one membership, if you want to subscribe, get one membership, get one. This is below on my screen, below on my bottom, this my screen below. So here's the top my new channels right there. In two separate ways, and so much more. So let's go break down class in Paris results right here. So we have Roman Reigns. We take on Big Boston League. So I just did a fourth player live events in Paris to kick things off with Roman Reigns. So he was about Boston League in the singles competition. I just said aggressive of the forces I was a schedule Roman Reigns. He was overcoming early confidence from the OTC. So there was a two adjustment his opponent. So imaging so the former undisputed WWE champion is true at him, and Boston Reed had an insult for reportedly cutting off. So also in every attempt to bully at a moment, Roman Reigns' attempt to spill, and Boston Reed caught him and made move. So also in a level it set out power bomb for two in a visible main map spot. So I was left to a last gasp wasn't over his body. He was naked with pain, and Roman Reigns delivered a Samoan drop and performance at the middle rope and followed up with a spear to pick up going victory. I was the adjuncts in the match, and Roman Reigns grind and muscle of revenge by losing there's a call Cuillotine the spell. So I don't have it to pronounce on this name. So says saying. So episode 2 is sold out Paul Heyman. He returned his. So I got Mike's sneakers on my shoe. So I'm gonna show you guys in a quick minute. So this was a sneaker on my shoe. Into Boston Reed had stolen it from him and was in bonus of signing it them for fans. So I knew when Braun Breaker came from out of nowhere and just spear him through the announce table. So this was insane match. After he added, and all this time, he was sprinting straight up into the entrance ramp. He was throwing wings into the floor. His message for dominance, and clear Boston Reed added a tsunami to both get some off his heat. So there was a heat Mac has white Roman Reigns is off of on television for a bit a second to tsunami. I mean this one with Roman Reigns strapped to the backboard on the butt confirmed that. And he went say also an attempt to make a save but found himself laying out as well. So in the winner of this match, Roman Reigns. So it wasn't even in undefeated Boston Reed. So yes, it was looked great here. He was Boston has wings. It wasn't spawned tore out. So imagine it just only said about he never looked out of his league. He was allowed to hang with his one of the top stars in the Destiny. And just the match was little on one slide with Boston Reed's sign and Reigns' win came from out of nowhere. And with that said, I just said the crowd was red hot and helped elevate his overall Cody Bonbaker, who was sporting Roman Reigns to the table was a great moment that sets up the next test was to try to receive on his road to Seth Rollins in a title shot at the world title. I think so. So in the next match, I got WWE Tag Team Championship match. It's all online. They got the Street Profits, which take on Riot 6. And it says 48 hours after defeating Kamalo Hayes and The Miz to earn a shot at WWE Tag Team Championship match. Until then, the Street Profits marched forward in Ezra Dawkins instead of the Riot 6, so Casey and Justin Loomis is a 9-second bout. So I was a new team in line, a string of events, and in the match with each 20 and 12 of about a lot different points. And then, Megan Cross and Uncle Hattie says put ahead a hard stop to the Street Profits on this moment. So I wasn't late in the contest. Justin Loomis took out Dawkins at the ringside, only to march forward and wrap him and Gacy out of his trademark ascension. Ozzy has a baby face, a belt moment making cross, a trap at his foot. So it wasn't like Uncle Hattie to allow the sister Abigail on the idiot floor. So marching forward to the Spartan tail midfield to the Spartan simplex, power bomb, and also combinations has the champions and retain. Anyway, on this match, so Riot 6. I just imagine it was pretty fine, not and like our fans have become mostly to on Friday night. And it was a high quality tag team division on SmackDown. With that said, I just let the crowd just struggle to get into this is it in the awake of the red hot or orbital the post-match angle. I just agree so in even through the never was still. But it also Riot 6 babyface or heels whenever the answer is the little the fans really want to brood the factions has this group and that is was a tribute to the late Bray Wyatt. So, in next match, we got women's Intercontinental Championship match. We got Nikki Bella goes one-on-one against Becky Lynch. After a weeks of a travel back and forth into the Caucasian seat shot, so able to connect on Sunday with women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch to undefeated against WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. Becky Lynch personally inclined and control early in set the piece of the match against Nikki Bella into a room. So a commentary team, having those criticisms, UFC was the spinning ring was the baby face and fought her way back into the match. Alvin was through a slam handle the man face into the announce table. And you made it back into the ring and see body bosses in the springboard and kick, resulting it missing by a male has a results. Was it causing it reveals that before Bella another a Bella buster on Becky Lynch onto the ring steps, and that was not enough to keep the champion down until has Becky Lynch recover and caught Bella with a knee backslide and scored in the win. And in the win of this match, Becky Lynch. Nikki Bella was not prepared to be in this singles match and a few more matches to rewind her and away from and get rid of any rust and would have benefit her body seat look very much like someone who had not wrestled in a long time. So I ended up competing in a high profile title match. I just did a contest according to Dip and has a result that was still, but this was too clinically and designed to be as it could have always been. So the next match I got good old-fashioned Johnny Block match. They got Simmons who go one-on-one against Rusev. I just a Johnny Block between Simmons and Rusev to kick off hot very easy Capello and join a wife in left at the opening bell the Boston Blue. I was a two on the open hand and wasn't no time painting the Cornet Royal after his body with braces and wheels. After when Simmons reclined the throw, he turning his opponent with numerous other beats of the Napoleon, including one that was assisted by a spirit. As I don't have the name of that. I had to spell that is S-H-I-L-L-E Lance. And yet with Rusev to recover to a wisdom his pulsing on Simmons, he was throwing him through a ball and applying the what's it called? I'm gonna skip that. Adding to his opponent, the resident babyface powered out of his opponent's trademarks and submission. Adding his finisher and drag Rusev on the top, on so risky, it barrels he decides to throw and once again impale his finisher. Andy Simmons fought out in his arrival on his back and had a white nose and from nose and same barrels into a full tables into the floor. Best ball fight ever. of Seals. After back into the ring, Rusev teased losing the Seal last. After back, Simmons caught him with a big bogey kick. He could not keep the heel down into at Rusev kick out at 2. After the heel recovered and Buster Simmons across the back and with the same in Appeal A and with the same weapon forcing it will the Simmons tap out. And in the win of this match is Rusev. And you with Simmons and Rusev are impossible of having a bad match. I mean this was an all subtle and went from both with some great and hard hitting offense impossible balling and a finish. Other than that, but also a little very in that he wasn't able to make the double tough Simmons and submit. After if Simmons the most underrated star of this era, I was given that he is a hard vocal with the ability to reel affairs into in his masses, and this was a symbol of his. And something in fans will one day advocate even more and they do now. So in next match got John Cena. We goes 1-on-1 against Logan Paul. And you win Logan Paul and sets a tone only on in his highly inspired match against John Cena. There was a choice about at basking in the hated of the fans. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, I think. Alright, I'm gonna see that match about between Brock Lesnar, between John Cena. So, that'd be a good idea to have, I think. So, I was him off at a return. It looked to be a shocking victory. And you meant John Cena fought back. However, is set up for his 5 moves in Dome and only for Paul to wrangle free and level zigzag for a 2 count. As he made Logan Paul attempt a back shot, but Cena caught him a wasn't ALA secret of Chris for 2, and Cena added in Ingles, wings, and moves. After of systems with one of his UPW peers of Christopher Daniels. After a move deposit, Paul knows, but not his will has such a minute star, as it will see it on trademark moveset, only for the babyface to cast him with an attitude tossment for a 2 count. So, this is worthwhile and simple wow and most respect to Silencing and Logan Paul. What a match. Anyway, Logan Paul number 2 for expresses to no evil and seen it broke out in Styles class and ODE to his longtime rivalry with AJ Styles. And you made Logan Paul tied for a late match and close body block, but seen it roll through and in out of adjustment. He tied for the second, but Paul was mangled free and busted his opponent with a hard right hand, and yet and bounces off to the ropes, and then with all of his Venezuela's escort to the ring. And anyway, on this match, John Cena. So it was totally different from Paul was normal feel. Other hairstyle was a no incident seating or identified from his crew. After he wrestled heel, he was showing what he could do between the ropes against the biggest star is it Jesse has possibly in the last 2 decades, like him or not, he was just a moment. And this was a strong match overall, a contest that did not worry on the bills, it risky, yeah. And but instead allowed both men to showcase their abilities without any intimacy. I just said the crowd was red hot and Sunset wore a double time when Michael Park turned in his best performance in months. As a result, was a contest that lived up to a hype and see making out moves from the stars. Idea of his past, including I don't remember his name, and human styles with nice tips on the hat and to those he has incompetent compared with and alongside Andy in who may have had an impact on his career at different points when that was in not a condensed. So here's the main event. So we got the four-way match was a world heavyweight championship match. And you win Seth Rollins on defeating the world heavyweight championship against Say Also, CM Punk, and every night is the main event of Sunday's show. And you have Paul Heyman to hospitalize, so it wasn't born from the area. So I was assuming no all support in his corner, and he felt the advocates of the odds and only beating down it wasn't by all 3 opponents. A simple kick, and from also to pick, and then to every night point the 3 silencers from putting the wasn't away, allowing him to stay into the fight. And when Rollins took a 12, he wasn't focusing on the one opponent at time. It wasn't even when every night wasn't to set up for Bond Force what's it called TRAUMA the spell. And Adrian also watched him with an old super kick and to cut off his moments. And the asses broke down from deal with every night sending Punk to crossing into a table at night. So I was moving a BFT and so also breaking up to the pan to keep the mask alive. After moments later, the Marcus Star Mrs. Bonnet wanders out of the France commentary table, but across and Bond when he attempted a top rope overdrop and back into the ring and Punk never go to sleep CTS and only for the Serbian to deliver a stomp for all near fall. So and Savannah said about this family hates CM Punk. And when he said this heel set up and stomp that will have crossed CM Punk head inside a steel seal. And just a silence move and never go to sleep. and he set up for a second, but yes, it was Becky Lynch. So anyway, Becky Lynch has this costume and he put this hoodie without a mask off. It was Becky Lynch. Was appeared and clad in black and there was a low blow as the water covered in his little system on a steel seal was it a win. Anyway, on this match, Seth Rollins. And just Becky was very surprised with a good and a good one that does not feel force a nothing it. It wasn't only a matter of time. That was before she linked up with Rollins and Cole to I just said forces it promised the women's division as well. And this was a fun, action-packed four-way that lived up into the talent involved. It also in Rollins with Anywhere and every night was low-key, as funny as he always is. And in CM Punk was news, less but in more wasn't spots. Just it was exciting what it needed to be. And it just Rollins' comment about hitting CM Punk family and a couple with Becky Lynch and following it is the story in the return of AC Lee. Now more than ever it makes sense. So it was an overall grade. So this was a fun show tonight. There's some great event from top WWE stars such as Cena, Logan Paul, all four main event compares the Simmons and Rusev. It was a good, but it was not great wrestling across the board. It is in the main event and was ended with a certificate that makes sense. It was not such for social media and engagement. And it just felt like a wrestling show more than a spectacle, which is a nice and slight scenes of peace. And it could there have been more departments across the board to help the show was stand out so but he and just the crowd was red hot and they were happy with what they were giving how so the comedy follows up with short into a Western Pasta on September 20th of Bills in Washington. So let me see my YouTube community poll for a night. So give me 1 minute. So if you like Class in Paris tonight, you can get like and subscribe in this video. So we got 100% like your show tonight about Class in Paris. So percent is alright, and so percent didn't like it. So let's get my trade up my X poll. So we got 100% like your show tonight, Class in Paris. So percent is alright, and so percent didn't like it. So this was a fashion show tonight. I was just loving this show. So let me see a couple of things here, guys. I just when Simmons got his back. I want to show you guys a quick minute. I've seen this part of Simmons' back. He has buzzing on his back. That's insane. You guys have to see this. Give me 1 minute. Let me find it. Okay, so here's Simmons in his on his back. So he got a red mark on his back. So he got right there on his bruise on his back. He got 3 stitches on his back. After intensive the fight with Rusev. That's an insane match. This was in craziness. Let me see. So we knew Baker Lynch won. I see that coming. I was thinking about WWE is teasing the split of the Street Profits. I'll probably doubt that, I think. And if they do, I don't know, just conservative team. I don't know. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me type that thing. Split. Let me type that thing in a quick minute. S-P-L-I-T. Okay, so I knew between them. Wait, I didn't get that right. Oh, it's a street. Hold on. I'll put a T here. Hold on. Okay, so also back online here. So I was thinking about such street profits point or breaking up, good or bad idea, just decision. I don't know. I was thinking about don't have them turn on East or have them will possibly go deal in separate ways. And you can bring them back together. I want to know about between so just because the team made this decision. So I think it's been years too long, and they will come back in 2021, just like last year, I think. I love Martin Ford getting singles won, but also said losing a team in that going to SmackDown tag division. I think with all good things coming to his end. And we want to smoke. Let me see. So, I don't know what's gonna happen to the Street Profits. I wanna know. Yes, 100%. So, I think it's still chances. I wanna know. So let me see. All 7 spent changes out for hours. He said, Beno, Beno. This way he tweet this out. Let me see. His second Raymond. Oh yes. Speaking of a 5-4 to a slight update, Izzy Lee name has come up in numerous Nazi pieces and recordly. Was it a high-ranking WWE official knowing they isn't worried about her at time away? And from the way thanks to her a great physical, and just want uncongested. I think. I haven't seen AC Lee since like a year or so. Since like I'd say back in 2012 maybe or so or less. So we might find out tomorrow night. So this is probably out tomorrow. Now you see in great physical and this is with the especially of whole energy to whole the spine that could be was in whole assistant making. I think I just said a song is called Light Up Light Up. So light up it. So I also like this theme, like Izzy Lee been doing 2 years. Yeah. So yes, I've been thinking about that too. Until rest of the poster, that'd be great to have Izzy Lee on new with CM Punk on ESPN. So let me see my notes. So we haven't seen who since like 2007, 2009, and back in March of 2007. His whole real name is Montidas. So this real name has Izzy Lee. So Izzy Lee's been with Women's of Wrestling. So I haven't seen her in years. So about 2 years ago, I think. I don't know what years that been. How many years? So she is 36 years old. So I'm 30 and Izzy Lee was 36 years old. So I might catch up to her into 36 now of my age, my number 2, I think. Probably someday. On my first one for me. So someday when I get I'm gonna do live shows sometime this week when I go back to AEW St. Louis, and I want to do posting some more videos for you guys on this content on my YouTube channel every single week when I'm here. So just saying, let me see, go back my notes. So I've been taking notes like every single day. I had to study all night long to read about personal wrestling stuff like that. I just read that last night on my laptop. I just read. We haven't seen uses like is it Dracula is either close to 100% clear from his knee injury or is already clear to report Dave Sattler. So I was thinking about making this good to CM Punk. I think of course he is did you not hurt her unless he said that already. So it should between this facets like making this is now with Savanas is now a full member is finally here. So I was thinking about Seth Rollins has need more group, has like 5 to 6 group, a faster like Seth Rollins group maybe, just fastest goals, like high and lows, like ups and downs. So I can't wait to see. I'll see you soon, AC Lee. I also can't wait to see her back. I haven't seen her since like. So I've been watching old classic wrestling. I watched I don't know what year's that been. I watched a classic series of AC Lee versus Nikki Butter, maybe. So let me see. I say 2014. It was like TLC match. So this was been 2014. So I've been doing these reviews for years. Like, even when I moved here, I've been doing a lot of stuff going on for me on my YouTube community post every single night and days. So I was just like doing like YouTube stuff, and I could add advertising, some more stuff, and I could do some more advertise, and I will let you guys know. So to get 2% off on my every YouTube content every single night for you guys, you get 2% off on my membership, on my services below, on my 2% off. You get one free. Subscribe any channels and you like to subscribe to. So it'll be 2% off this week. So I'm gonna show you guys all my merchandise is coming soon. So I might do my YouTube studio is coming soon. On my new second podcast is coming. So I'm gonna announce 2 podcasts every single night. And I might do doing some more like, I'm gonna do introducing of wrestlers. I'm gonna do slight interviews with them. On my second studio podcast is coming up. And I'm gonna let you guys know. So I'm gonna ask wrestlers like something like top questions. And I might talk about Seth Rollins. I might talk to him sometime soon. So I'm gonna do slight interviews with them soon. I might talk like AEW and WWE. So I'm gonna talk the both companies at the same time. So I might talk with Tony Khan when I go back to St. Louis until October 18th. I might talk to him soon. I haven't met him. I haven't met Tony Khan. Last time I met him, I haven't seen him since. I've been watching his media scrum conference. I've seen that before. So I'm gonna do some more conference meeting for me when I go straight to live streaming every single night and days. So I'm gonna do slight busy my full wrestle every night. And I'm gonna do reviews on to Monday and Wednesday and Friday, about 3 days before. And I'm gonna do POEs on ESPN side to do some more lot more interviews for you guys every single content every night. So for me, I am very busy man. I am. So I had a job, and I've been working with on my company, and I've been working with King. So I'm gonna get slight busy sometime this week, and I'm not be on live sometime, and I'm gonna let you guys know, and I'm gonna go live sometime this afternoon. So just to let you guys know this info. So let me just wrap things up right here. So have a great Sunday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, Monday Night Raw. There's so much more. So have a great Sunday, and have a rest of the night, and we'll see you guys during next review tomorrow night on Raw. There'll be a Fallout tomorrow night. There'll be on Raw. Netflix will be starts at 1 o'clock. Eastern time is perfect. And so much more. So we do get one schedule and one Uncle Pod, Spotify, one Signal, and podcast ending also the Globe by BCW, and so much more. So have a great Sunday. I think it is time. Have a rest of your day. Have a great Sunday. I think it is time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.